All right, let's talk about Doberman Pinschers. You know those dogs that look like they just walked out of a superhero movie? Seriously, if you've ever seen one, you know they've got that whole "I'm here to protect you" vibe going on. They're like the bouncers of the dog world. You walk into a room with a Doberman, and suddenly you feel like you're in a club where only the coolest people get in. The look of a Doberman. First off, let's discuss their appearance. Dobermans are sleek, muscular, and intimidating. They've got that shiny coat that makes them look like they just stepped out of a car commercial. You ever notice how they always look like they're ready for a photo shoot? I mean, if I had a body like that, I'd be taking selfies all day. Meanwhile, I'm over here trying to hide my dad bod under a baggy t-shirt. And then there are those ears. You see them with those cropped ears and think, wow, this dog means business. But let's be real, it's like they're walking around with their own built-in radar system. I hear everything. A squirrel? A leaf? Oh wait, my human just opened a bag of chips. The barking phenomenon. Now let's talk about barking. Dobermans have this deep bark that could make anyone jump out of their skin. You'll be sitting there enjoying your evening when suddenly, bam! Your Doberman decides it's time to announce to the world that someone dared to walk by your house. Thanks for the heads up. I was just about to invite them in for tea. And when they bark, it's not just barking, it's like they're giving a TED Talk on why you should be afraid of intruders. Listen up, I'm big, I'm scary, and I will protect this house with my life. Meanwhile, you're sitting there thinking, dude, it was just the mailman. The intelligence factor. Now let's get into their intelligence because Dobermans are no dummies. These dogs are smart. Like, solve a puzzle in 5 minutes smart. You could teach them tricks that would make your friends jealous. Oh, your dog can roll over? That's cute. My Doberman can open the fridge and fetch me a beer. But here's the catch. With great intelligence comes great mischief. If you don't keep them mentally stimulated, they'll find ways to entertain themselves. And trust me, their idea of fun usually involves tearing up your favorite shoes or rearranging your furniture. You'll come home one day and find your living room looking like a tornado hit it. What happened here? And your Doberman will look up at you with those innocent eyes as if saying, I was just redecorating. Don't you love it? The lovable nature. Despite all their quirks and high energy levels, let me tell you something. Dobermans are some of the most loving dogs out there. They will follow you around like little shadows and lay their heads on your lap as if saying, you're my favorite human. You could be having the worst day ever, stuck in traffic or dealing with work stress. And then there's your Doberman looking up at you with those big eyes as if saying, hey pal, everything will be okay. It melts your heart faster than any ice cream ever could. And let me tell you about their cuddling skills. You think you know what cuddling is? Try cuddling with a Doberman. They'll drape themselves over you while you struggle to breathe under their weight. Oh yeah, this is cozy. If I wanted to be smothered. The health concerns. Now let's get serious for a moment. Dobermans do have some health issues to consider. They can be prone to certain genetic conditions like hip dysplasia and heart problems. It's like buying a luxury car only to find out it has an expiration date on its warranty. But hey, if you're willing to invest in regular vet visits and insurance plans that cost more than your own health insurance, then go for it. Just remember, every time you take them in for a checkup, it feels like you're making an investment in their future and yours. The training regimen. Training a Doberman is both rewarding and exhausting. These dogs thrive on mental stimulation. If you don't keep them busy, they'll make their own fun. And trust me, their idea of fun usually involves tearing up your favorite shoes or digging holes in the backyard. You'll find yourself enrolling in every training class available. Obedience training, agility training, you name it. At some point, you'll realize that your dog is getting more education than most kids these days. And when they finally master a trick, watch out. They'll strut around like they just graduated from Harvard. Look at me. I can roll over and play dead. What can you do? The social aspect. Dobermans are also social creatures. They love being around people and other dogs. Take them to the dog park and suddenly it feels like you're walking a celebrity. People stop and stare. Kids point and say, "Look at that big dog." Meanwhile, your Doberman is strutting down the path like they just won Best in Show. And if another dog approaches, good luck trying to keep them from turning into an instant social event. They'll be there trying to make friends while you're left wondering how your dog became the life of the party. The protective instinct. Let's not forget about their protective instincts because this is where things get interesting. Dobermans are known for being loyal guardians. They take their job seriously, like way too seriously sometimes. You'll be sitting at home when suddenly they perk up at the slightest sound outside. What was that? Did someone just sneeze? Alert the authorities? And there you are thinking, relax, it was just my neighbor's cat. They'll stand guard by the door as if waiting for an intruder to show up any second now. You'd think we lived in a war zone instead of a suburban neighborhood. So there we have it, the Doberman Pinscher. An intelligent protector with enough quirks and charm to fill an entire comedy special. If you're considering bringing one into your life, just remember, you're not just adopting a pet, you're inviting home an oversized bundle of love that will keep you laughing and maybe slightly exasperated every single day. In conclusion, life with a Doberman is never dull. It's filled with laughter and love. Just make sure you've got plenty of treats on hand because this loyal guardian will definitely keep you on your toes. Thank you for listening. Now go give those big pups some love. They've earned it.